All right, Professor Dickweed, what's the plan?
Think I just got that hard on. Nice. Immediately demonetized. First couple of seconds. Can't be talking about all that ass. That's crazy.
What the hell? It's a goddamn cougar in the car!
People, it's time. After 10 years, almost 11 at this point. After 10 years of playing this game and over $1 billion spent, after spending the last 2 years meticulously reorganizing and making sure my garages are dank as fuck, I present to you the $1 billion garage tour. Well, it's more like 1.1 billion, but who's really counting? You might be like, well, Flip, how'd you get there with your math, huh? Well, I mean, I've spent 1.7, but shout out to the overlay straight blocking it, as you can see. I mean, $1 billion sounds better. Playing this game for 10 years, I own every single garage space I possibly can, which means, like, there are 30 different garages and about 300 different vehicles to go through. There's also the Mobile Ops Center, the Kosatka, a couple other hidden random, the Special Vehicle Workshop. There's a couple others to check out. Strap in, because this is going to take probably at least an hour and a half. But I hope you enjoy. I've put a lot of work into this right here, so bam. All those cheeks, though. What are we doing? Oh, yeah, right, the tour. Almost got just an hour of me staring at that. So, people, to start this off, if you're like, what's the rhyme or reason? How are you going to go between garages? Basically, I'm going to start off with, I'm going to go down the list like it shows up in my interaction menu. Like, you know, if you go to here and go to here, I'm going to start off with, you know, number 1 and work my way down to each of these garages in order. Seems like the easiest, best way to go about doing it. Why not? Why not keep it simple? So starting off, people, this garage I bought back in 2013. This garage, this is, yo, if you didn't have an apartment at Eclipse Towers back in the day, like, what were you even doing? Did you even really play GTA back then? This was the shit. This was the place to own. And back when this game first came out, you literally only could have 1 garage. 10 vehicles. That's it. Now, I don't remember when they upped it to 20, 30, 40. Now it's like 300 something, but back in the day, you could only own 10 cars. And there's these cars right here. I kept them unmodded and original, just kind of like as an homage to back then. But yeah, got the Cheetah here, the Entity XF, the Overflood. And you'll see, like, I kind of like to do, like, rainbows in most of my garages. Like, got the Pegassi and Furnace here, which, I really like these garages. I mean, all of them are really dope, as you'll see, but this first one is nice. Got a nostalgic hard-on just now. It's really, Six did not make I made these. He's a liar. No, Stinger is looking good. I used to have a Z-Type back here, actually, and this is the one car I replaced. And I put a Roosevelt back here when the first Valentine's Day update came out. And it was dope. You could have people hanging off the side of it, and I was like, what? Albany Roosevelt goes crazy. But people, the real, if you didn't have an adder back in the day, you were slacking. This was the original hype beast edgelord car right here. The 5-star man car, the fucking adder. If you didn't have a cool Bugatti, you were slacking back then. A Turismo R, looking pretty good here in red. And I'm going to do a full 360 of each car, I think. Why? Because, goddammit, show off each one. Why not? The 9F Cabrio here, I like a lot. It's, granted, it is a soft top convertible, which some people don't like the look of, but I was like, fuck it, dude. Shit looks dope with the dew yellow pearlescence. The Dinka Jester here with, I think, I forget what type of green that is, but it's some kind of green. Oh, good job, Flip. And then, finally, the Carbonazar here, which is one of 3 hardtop convertibles in the entire game, which I really liked. For that exact reason. Boom. Least. And yeah, people, that's it. That's the first original OG garage. Moving on to garage number 2. Man, I love that garage. And next up, people, you've got my second and my third apartment in 2 of my favorite buildings in this game. You got Richard's Majestic right next to the movie theater. And of course, Nakatomi Plaza.
Let it snow, let it snow, let it snow.
Of course I'm trying to have an apartment at Nakatomi Plaza, dude.
Welcome to the party, pal!
Shit is dope. But yeah, right next to the movie theater. Down here is garage number 2. The off-road garage, technically. walk in, saunter in. 6, you think I don't know that I'm fucking hilarious with my intros. Anyway, so this one's based on my dick. No, I'm counting. People, the off-road garage. This is where things start getting modded also. First up, the Castigator, the brand new SUV. That's probably now the fastest SUV in the game, I would think, with the Vegas plates and the F1s and dark holographic. The Vapid Desert Raid. White Chameleon color, White Chameleon F1s. Missing the pack wheels from the merge. Looking real pretty. Next up, the Declasse Draugr on the purple chameleon sticks. The Bennies with that blue chameleon paint job, looking real pretty. The Declasse Draugr. And the old school crew vehicle, the shit back in the day. You can't buy this anymore. The Granger with the modded paint job and Bennies. This is one of like 4 or 5 vehicles in the game that you can have. Couldn't even change the license plate. You can have like people hanging off the side of it using like heavy machine guns or like rocket launchers. I think rocket launchers, RPG, I'm not sure. The HYV Insurgent here. I tried real hard to do a merge of this and successfully get one that had an EMP in the back at all times, but I never could figure that out. Would have been a cool glitch to discover, but I tried all sorts of merges with different cars. Bricked. Next up, the Children of the Mountain. The Karen Everon. Find out about yourself on the mountain. Edging so hard right now with the license plate. White Chameleon F1 still. But you'll see White Chameleon are some of my favorite rims. The Dubsta 6x6. Anime titties. You know, in the form of my crew emblem. You're like, what the fuck is that? That's just my crew emblem. White Chameleon F1s. Matte black on there. Juicy Joe plate. If you know, you know. And then, people, the Mesa. This is the car that you used to have to, like, steal from Merryweather when they came in. And then if you did a merge with it, you got the exterior parts removed. This is all sorts of glitched out. Shout out to Windex for this one. With the blazed plate. Yeah, you cannot buy this Mesa. It's like some bullshit you had to steal back in the day. And then, finally, the Rattel here. Covered in blood with the dark holographic stock rims, which is what allowed me to make my Vigilante have custom rims, whatever. And yeah, the blood-covered paint job, the Vapid Rattel. And then finally, the Coil Brawler, pastel yellow paint, matching F1s, more anime titties, more. Yeah, hey yo, it's your boy, Skinny P.
Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
And there you go, people. That's garage number 2. The off-road garage. I like it. It's cool. It's a good one. I think it's a real good one. Sure. I think I'm stuck. Help me, step bro. I'm stuck.
Rabbit, perhaps you should push with your shoulder and not your fist.
Don't worry about it.
I mean, Ken, that's true. They are glazing me in the comments, but you did give me a limo ride. Pop over here to garage number 3. The sports, the classic garage, the classic car garage. Looking real immaculate as fuck, I'm not gonna lie to you. I like this garage a lot. So, starting off over here on the right, you've got the Miami Vice Lambo with the white and pink and green flip with the matching F1 rims. The Pegassi Torero. I don't think you can buy this anymore either. And then next up, you've got the Cheetah Classic with the modded lava red color and the fucking red chameleon rims and the... Oh, look at it! And the pussy plate, yeah. Oh, Jesus Christ. All unselected colors on this one, by the way. Shout out to Windex. Next up, the Mamba here, which if you wanted to, you could do a merge to remove that back part and the windows if you really want, but I kind of like it with the back part and the front windows. I mean, maybe I'll do that later on, but I fuck with it. These crazy tuner rims. It's cool. It's fine. It's cool enough. The Secret Gold Weenie Dynasty, though. The cab with the trippy livery on it, of course. The 420 plate. The smell like a bitch on the top. And the matching secret gold sticks. I mean, this one goes pretty hard. Can't lie to you. But maybe this one back here goes a little harder. The Z-Type in the GTA Plus Gold with the matching GTA Plus Gold F1 rims with anime titties and the #1 Liberty City plate. Shout out to Yusuf Amir.
Things went a bit crazy and I somehow lost my pads.
I like this one a lot. And shout out to goddamn John Lennon. The Enos Stafford here. This is like the only one that I kept stock. I felt like I was like, yo. I went pretty hard with my original design and color choice. Shout out to Yoko Ono. With the Suki plate.
And you see Chuck Berry's eyes fucking open as wide as they are.
And yeah, this is like the quintessential Beatles. I was about to say Beatles. Beatles? Beatles? Looks dope. Back here, you've got the spy car, the original one, where the guns, I think, don't work. White Chameleon F1 rims, the regular Sunshine paint job, just silver, yellow pearlescent. Then boom, even more trippiness. The BF Weevil surfboard on top, axe and shovel in the front, gasoline cans on the side, trippy ass livery. You know, what would you do with this car? I don't know. But if I saw this driving by, I'd be like, but not as much as, oh, dude, the Austin Powers. So a little bit of a also homage, girl, whatever. This livery right here, you also got by like playing one random week back in 2018. Yeah. I don't know why they would do that, but they did. And then finally, the Infernus Classic with the pure white rims, F1s, the pure white inside, unselected.
I fuck so much pussy, I might switch the bussy. The bitch is Asian and I call her for some sucky.
The bussy plate and the crew color. The dope red crazy crew color. Yeah, this is the classic car garage. This is my third garage, and I fucking, oh god, I like this one a lot. I'm bricked up over here, I'm not gonna lie to you. Looks real good. Off to garage number 4. Hello there, fun opportunities. Now, garage number 4, people, you might be thinking, where is it? It's back at Eclipse Towers. Of course it is. Do you even play GTA if you don't have like 4 apartments at Eclipse Towers? Psh. Suite number 3. This was like the hypercar garage for me. These cars each cost at least $2 million, mostly like base price, and then upgraded, got up to like around $3 million. That was the idea anyway. There's some that, like, you know, pretty sure this Taipan when it was out was like 1.8 when you bought it, but you know, after upgrades and all that bullshit, it comes out to over $2 million. That was the idea. The hypercar garage. Now this garage, I kept some of the stuff regular. Like this Vizione here, I love what I did with it, and I was like, dude, I don't need a modded version. Shit looks dope as fuck. I mean, look at it. Gives me an aggressive hard-on, so I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna keep it that way. Same thing here with the XA21, man. I love what I did with it back in the day, and if you've ever heard this car driving, the engine is like the best sounding engine in this game, I think. It growls like a motherfucker. It's so dope, especially when you like take your finger off the trip, whatever. The T20 in the crew color, crazy custom red with the graphite, not white chameleon, graphite F1 rims, and the blank Yankton. Psh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ, this T20 goes hard. And over here, this modded unselected lava red with the white secondary, the red chameleon F1s on it. The I'm baked Yankton plate goes crazy. Yeah, the Pegasi Osiris. The T20 and the Osiris also, like all of these cars are like some of the best performing cars in the game. This X80 Proto with the unselected matte silver rainbow shit. Shout out to Windex again. Jesus, tap dancing Christ, this thing goes crazy. Balzadipu with the plate. Yeah, that one goes really hard. I don't know what that, you make that using some weird software and like 2 consoles or something. I don't know how you make those paint jobs, but then there's the original Tesseract, which, fuck, I love this Tesseract. The stock rims on it, 5-star, man. I mean, I love what I did with the paint job and all of it, so I kept it as is. The Autark here goes so crazy with this, like, whatever this color is. Some kind of baby blue pearlescent, but it's not the regular, with the matching sticks too, and the frosty Yankton plate. God damn, this car is pretty. The Autark here, good lord. Then you got the Vapid FMJ, which you cannot buy anymore from the websites. Looking ridiculous with the... I don't even know what color that is. I think it's like an unselected modded gray with the faded license plate. I mean, it looks like smoke, basically, this car. I think those are pastel yellow rims, too, to go with it. I don't know. And you've got the Tyrant here with dark holographic rims, dark holographic paint job to match, and the glitched out missing spoiler. You know, it's supposed to have a spoiler, but got removed during the modding process, and I left it off. Just those fins on it. Hey, this one's still unselected, all right? And then finally, last, the Taipan. The modded blue. Ah, no! The modded blue paint job with the purple matching sticks. Shout out to M6 actually for this one. This is literally man's design. Although I put the 69 Yankton plate on it. But yeah, that is the hypercar. Well, that's the first hypercar garage. And god damn it. I love the way it looks. Off to the clubhouse. Thanks for the ride, dude. Next up, people. Something everyone has, but is often underlooked. The clubhouse. I've got mine over here by the beach, but you know, you can have yours wherever you want. There's no harm in having it wherever. Mine's right here, right next to the pier over here. The 10 bikes. Ooh, these bikes right here. I'm a big fucking fan of these ones, Jesus Christ. So starting off, the Galaxy Oppressor Mark 1 with the glitched out green rims, the purple chameleon paint job, looking crazy. Then you've got the Apocalypse Death Bike from the Arena War with the dark holographic paint job all over it, fully decked out and customized with weapons. And you've got the Western Reaver, the new like Imani Tech bike that came out. Well, it's not Imani Tech, but whatever. I'm pretty sure Imani drives one of these. Then the classic shit, the Bati Boy, the Bati 801. People, I'm pretty sure you can't even buy this anymore with the green chameleon rims. Matching paint job, the 420 shit. Then, shout out to the first OG heist. You got the Electro here with the modded paint job as well. Pastel yellow. Although, frankly, if I ever need to put a new bike here, this will probably be the one to go. But hey. Then you've got the Fagio. The Fagio mod with like about 57 mirrors on it. Looking just immaculate. The hard-on license plate, the white chameleon paint job. God damn it, that thing is dope. Then you've got the Hakacho, which I think was one of the best old school bikes in the game. Well, it's not that old school, but whatever. The Shinobi, the anime titty bike, people. If you've ever watched this channel before, you know how I feel about anime titties. I mean, goddamn. The anime titties plate. God damn it! Can't wait till we get to the anime titty garage, but soon enough. The Shitaro. Decked out white chameleon, white on white, glowing white on top of the white, looks fucking fly as fuck. And then finally, the Hakacho drag with the sunset going off. That livery goes crazy with it too. I'm surprised that the drag doesn't have a license plate now that I'm looking at it, but hey, whatever. And boom, there you go, the clubhouse in all its glory. You can't forget about the clubhouse, man. You gotta show some respect to the dope ass bikes. These next two garages, I'll tell you what, this is where things start to really ramp up. This is what I call money lane, these two garages. You've got this crib right here, you've got Franklin's crib right up the road, and then you've got the other crib right past it, the other house. And this, by the way, is the only house with a goddamn pool. I'm pretty sure. There might be like one or two others, but most of them, shout out to most of the apartments or houses in the hills you can buy not having pools for some reason. But this house right here, people, this one's absolutely nasty. Absolutely nasty. I mean, good lord. Yeah, this is my money garage. Definitely didn't just take a moment to smoke a bit of weed. The money garage, people. Look at it in all of its glory. This shit, if you weren't bricked up before, I mean, come on now. The shmoney Ardat. And a lot of these are set 1 or whatever, set 2. Basically, if you know about the set 1 and set 2 vehicle bullshit, it's not easy to get the money livery on a lot of these cars right here. And shout out to the modded, unselected lime green, extra bright paint job. Shout out to Homie for basically giving me most of these. And yeah, the Revolter with the money livery matching F1s. I mean, most of the F1s in this garage are this like unselected lime green, bright as fuck color. And yeah, the technical custom, Gatling gun on the back, money livery goes crazy. The Patriot here, shout out to Windex for this one. Shmoney livery, unselected secondary random teal color, unselected green windows. I mean, Jesus, tap dancing Christ, people. This is where this garage really starts to ramp the fuck up. And then I threw a rainbow pearlescent on here because it looks fucking awesome on this Insurgent in particular. Still got the unselected wheels, the invisible turret on there. Whew. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I love the way this Insurgent turned out. Shout out to Homie for this one. Same thing with the APC here. I mean, my God, people. The money APC goes crazy. I always use the other APC I have, like the Galaxy one or the Snowflake one, but I gotta start calling this out more when I want to murder people with an APC. Then you've got, shout out to Taz, the half track here with the money livery on it. Looks ridiculous with the gold secondary and the glitched out dark holographic F1 rims or some kind of oil slick F1s. I don't know what those are. Those might not be dark holographic though. Still though. Or they might be. Like, who can tell? There's like 6 black rainbow variants that look very similar and dope as fuck. Next up, the weaponized Tampa. Shout out to Homie. That unselected lime green is like crazy. How bright it turns out. Like, if you go into like a garage and put regular lime green wheels on, or like just like hover over it and then press and like back out, it's like twice as bright. The Dune FAV here, same color scheme. The shmoney for days, people. I mean, like, come on. Even the fucking secondary, even the backup tire has it. And finally, the Oppressor Mark 1. Money for days. Got it on the rims too, and the holographic. And yeah, people, that's Money Garage number 1. But I called this Money Lane. There's the second Money Garage, and it's literally the next one. Only fitting, I take the Money Oppressor over there, the Mark II Oppressor. As we go up the hill this way, pass by Franklin's crib. What's up, dude? To this next house right up the street. This garage right here. I mean, the last garage makes me really happy too, but this garage also makes me really fucking happy. This garage goes crazy. I mean, they both do. So there's the Maxwell Vagrant here, number 1, with the teal chameleon paint job on it and the money livery on there. The Mammoth Patriot, which I also have one over in the other garage, but this is the Sesenta coin livery on here, which I thought was kind of fucking... I thought it was fitting and cool. Someone gonna be like, boo, it's not a money livery, boo. Yeah, it is. It's just not dollars, it's coins. Shmoney. All right. Next up, you got the Land Stalker. I don't even know if you can buy this anymore. I'm pretty sure you cannot, with this special livery on it, and the blank Yankton on there too. Looking ridiculous. And next up, you've got the Menacer here with, you know, pastel green or teal goddamn rims, F1 rims, the Yankton plate, the money livery. I mean, people, what more do you want? Do you want a tank with the Avon goddamn logo and fucking glitched out F1 rim? Yes. Unselected colors on it? Jesus Christ, yes. Yeah, this Avon tank. This Kanjali tank in the garage with the money livery goes crazy. The Avon tank? Stop it. Stop it. Come on now. God damn, that thing is pretty. Next up over here, you got the Rune Zaba with the giant detached F1 rims. White Chameleon too, of course. Couldn't change the, it's still Yankton's, but you can't put custom plates on it for some reason. There's a few vehicles you can't. Most of them you can, but the Patriot stretch the shmoney straw. Oh, goddamn. That was also why I didn't have that one on the money livery, because I was like, this Hummer was right over here with a money livery. Don't need two. The Barrage. The Avon Barrage. Shout out to Taz. The pure white F1s. The shmoney shirt. Oh, god damn it. You know that scene in Archer when he's like, stop. My penis can only get so erect.
Stop. My penis can only get so erect.
The Night Shark. The money livery Night Shark. Unselected F1 rims on it. Shout out to Homie for this one too. And the I'm sorry. And the Oppressor Mark II. Money livery. Custom headlights. The kind of shit you just can't fucking do normally without some special bullshit merge glitch. Yeah. I think I just got the hard on. Nice. This is the second money garage, and Jesus Christ. We're only on garage number 6. Office garages. Thought you were bricked up at all the money garage stuff. This is probably the moment in this tour that collectively will be at our most.
I was tired! Ew.
Office garage number 1, people. The goddamn ultimate anime titty garage. I challenge you to have a better anime titty garage than me right now. I challenge you to present a better anime titty garage than I've got. First up, the Scramjet, looking ridiculous. White Chameleon F1s. Oh my god, I think I just got that hard on. Nice. That hood is probably my favorite hood of like any car in this game. Looks so dope. Next up after that, the RT3000 with the special like car meet livery that you have to be like rank 170 to normally to get, but I merged and unlocked it. The special cool guy way. 5-star man way with the modded White Chameleon paint job, all that bullshit. The Zion Classic, people. With the body pillow in the back and the modded unselected purple paint job and the F1 rims. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Balza deep. This Zion Classic might be one of my favorite cars in this entire garage. Next up, the Futo GTX here. This, again, is one of those car meet cars. You have to be like level 148 in the car meet, I believe, normally to get this livery, but you could also just merge it. I think it's like livery 13 or 14 or something. I don't know. But yeah, did the merge on it. Got that special shit. Over here, the Remus, same thing. This is like you have to be 155 in the car meet or something like that. I don't know. Somewhere around the 150s. And once again, I am not one. I'm like 103 in the car meet, which I'm getting close, but not there yet. After 10 years, I'm still not there. And then finally, here in the corner, the Vector with the unreleased Sword Boy secret livery for the Vector. Going crazy. Or at least it was unreleased for a while. By the time you watch this, it may have been formally released on GTA. Whatever, some GTA Plus secret livery bullshit that I definitely don't have. Some players might, but I don't. Next floor, the fucking Jesus Christ. The RT3000 here with the wet plate goes pretty, with the White Chameleon F1's matching paint job, goes pretty crazy. I won't lie to you. I like this livery a lot. I don't know, I can't quite put my finger on why. Next up, the Penumbra FF with the asymmetrical livery, which I think is pretty dope, with the bouncy Yankton plate. And you've got Shiny Wasabi. One of the few liveries that has both Shiny Wasabi on the front and Princess Robot on the sides. The Penumbra FF. Next up, the ZR350. Like, I think one of like 6 ZR350s I have, but it's got so many dope liveries. Whew. Shout out to Kill Y for this one, for this special red and this modded paint job here. Next up, the Sentinel Classic here, which, I mean, come on now. The Shiny Wasabi Kitty Sentinel Classic goes absolutely ridiculous. I mean, just, oh. Next up is the Remus with the heart. This is one of the few stock ones here that I liked what I did with it so much. I was like, dude, I don't need to do a merge. It's fine. Looks dope as fuck. And bam. Next up, the Impaler LX, the Classe Impaler LX. There is a GTA Plus livery for this that makes her not have blue hair, makes her have regular hair, but I never got around to doing that. But I'll probably do that eventually. I'll probably switch it to the special secret livery, but it's also kind of cool to see her with blue hair. And then there's this right here, people, the Canis Terminus with, I've got 2 of these. I've got one over in the agency also, and because it's got 2 different livery options. And this shit, shout out to the Imani Tech. Shout out to the, I mean, more than the Imani Tech, shout out to the anime titties. If there's 2 different liveries, goddamn right, I'm going to have 2 different vehicles that have them both. I mean, speaking of, up here on this 3rd floor is my 3rd RT3000, I'm pretty sure. No, it's right there, but first up, the Sugoi. Oh yeah, sexy as shit. Cheek the fuck up. Liberty City plates. Pure white. Oh, the sticks on it. Just aggressively cheeked up on whatever. I mean, I guess on whatever day you're watching this. On a Thursday. The RT3000, the Sword Boy one. The 3rd one. Purple Chameleon paint job. White Chameleon F1s. Looking fucking immaculate. Jesus Christ. The Karen Sultan RS with the pink Chameleon Benny rims and the wet plate. Goddamn. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Next up, the Conjo SJ. As if we couldn't, like, I don't know if I can handle it. Like, this is the most subtle of all of the anime titty liveries, I'd say, probably. Just a little bit there. And then you move over to this, you know, where once again, I'm pretty sure you got P lines going on. And I'm not talking about, oh boy, that side titty goes crazy. This is the Ocelot Jugular. Sorry, I'm getting distracted over here. All the blood's rushing somewhere else. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Hope I don't get demonetized. Next up is the Karen Futo. Same thing, white Chameleon F1s. The same thing. Just aggressively bricked up over here. Good thing the camera cuts off right here. You know what I'm saying? Last but not least, the Blista Conjo. Green Chameleon sticks. Aggressively cheeked up shiny Wasabi Kitty. Looking immaculate. What can I say? Yeah, I'd say this garage is probably my favorite garage of all the garages. There's something about it I can't put my finger on exactly why. Anyway, what are we doing? Next garage. Yeah, we can do a brief Sarah Landry break.
I got a blonde bitch, she call me dead. Wait, that was your bitch, that's not my bed. Too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard, too hard.
And bam, people, office garage number 2. One of my absolute favorite garages in the entire game. The glitch garage, I call it, the glitched out garage. Starting off with number 1 here, the Vapid Click, the Cliku with the bow on it, the snowflake livery, white chameleon, frosty, Yankton plate, F1 rims to match. I mean, the bow is like a Christmas only exclusive thing, and I think you can get it via merge also, but yep, it's dope. The Coquette Classic, missing the entire back part of it, again via merge. The I'm Baked Yankton plate still on there though. White chameleon all day, F1 rims to match, looking dope as fuck. The Albany Buccaneer Custom with this visual glitch that happens on the roof, again via merging, is absolutely ridiculous. Yeah, it's not supposed to be like that, and it looks dope. I mean, yeah, it's also white chameleon, whatever. Over here, one of my favorite new additions. Shout out to Windex with this one, the LD Organics. Green rainbow rims, 420 Yankton plate. And I have not done all the setups for this shit. I literally got this through Give Cars to Friends. Imagine I'm going to do those 100 more missions of that. Oh, yeah, and then this right here, people. The BJ XL. The Jimmy car with Michael in the back seat.
That's a 9mm semi-automatic pushed against your skull.
One of my probably top 10 vehicles in the game here.
Drive into it. Right through the fucking window. And fast.
Benny rims. the Jimmy Yankton plate. Shout out to homie for this one. I love this car so much. Like, oh, this one is so dope. This is one of the first glitched out cars I ever got, like, with the old school Give Cars to Friendship. And Trevor's truck with the teddy bear on the front of it. Orange crew color, orange F1s, all decked out, possibly unselected, who knows. Bada bing, bada boom. That is the first floor, keeping it moving to the second floor and getting stuck on the wall. Man, that first floor looks good though. But up on the second floor here, you've got the caddy, I forget where this is from, if it's the bunker caddy or the airport, whatever though. You're not supposed to have this. Boom. The Go-Go Space Monkey Blister, whatever. I forget how you unlock this legitly, but it's some complicated pain in the dick process. I think it's getting to skill level 20 actually in the Arena War, which good luck. The Serious Cougar. Now honestly, this is here. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is a locked livery behind Hot Ring Winds, but also, no, that's really the only glitched out thing about it, to be honest. But man, it's the Ricky Bobby. There's a cougar in the backseat.
Okay, here we go. I'm getting in.
Ricky, control your heart rate.
It's the Ricky Bobby NASCAR homage. And then over here, the trophy truck, which was over in my off-road garage, but, you know, it's literally missing the entire back part of it. And I was like, well, all right, I'll bring that over here. It's missing enough. The Lost Slam Van. I guess this isn't technically so much of a glitched out space right here. This is just dope. Very hard vehicle to get. You have to like win it from the lucky wheel or have someone who will give it to you, who already has it. The Night Shark. Multicolored Sesenta. I unlocked this like playing randomly 1 week, like 5 years ago. And this is one of the set 2 liveries, so it's not easy to acquire. Shout out to that. And finally, the Rockstar logo covered half track, dark holographic all over, dark holographic F1 rims. Looking great. Now these cars up here, admittedly, you know, apart from the caddy and they're not so glitched out, but whatever, they're cool. On the third floor here though, yeah, I guess it's glitch garage and dope liveries, because this one just a GTA Plus livery, albeit a fire one of the best GTA Plus liveries they've ever come out with. Frankly, they're dumb for hiding this behind a paywall. But if all the liveries that they gave you for GTA Plus were like this, I'd be like, damn, maybe. Yeah. The Dinka Blista Conjo, the Karuma armored here with the camouflage spoiler and side. There's some kind of glitch to get that. I'm not sure how or why. Shout out to the crew logo, White Chameleon, all that shit. The Galaxy Ardent faded plate. I mean, need I say more? There's not much to it. Yeah, really it's the glitch garage / GTA Plus livery garage, because the Tory Otter here, again, GTA Plus exclusive on this, and the homie plate, that's funny. White Chameleon, I guess I just never bothered to change it. The Candy Cane Comet Safari, again, White Chameleon, but the crew orange from Squatch or Synth. Looking pretty good. And finally, well, not finally, there's this big fucker here, but one more GTA Plus livery in the Ink Thrax with the Wu-Tang plate and the Dune. I miss the days when I had oh man, I had a goddamn festival bus in here for a while. Perfect. That's how I like it. And it was great, but no more. It's gone. And that's it. That's this garage right there. Moving on to the third one. Boom. Garage number 3. The Lowrider Benny's garage. This right here is one of the other garages that I pretty much didn't bother doing merges or stuff with most of these, because I was like, you know what? Back when the Lowriders came out, I meticulously made all of these, starting with the Eudora here. And I was like, I did a good job. I don't need to like do some merge and re-customize all of them and fix them all back up. I did mess with the license plates though. The first Lowrider I ever made here with the Rasta colors on it. The Sabre Turbo. Looking pretty good actually. Next up, the Banana. B-A-N-A-N. And then you got faded plate. Again, I think all these just looked great, so I was like, fuck it. I'm not going to change them. Especially the interior seats. This one, the Tornado Custom. Gold rims, but more importantly, those little birds on that panel, that's like hidden in some special weird spot in the menu. It's not exactly... I was like, ooh, what? Yes, definitely. So, you know, those look great. The Faction Custom over here, which I love what I did with all these, especially this first floor. I put all my favorite ones down here. And finally, to kind of fill out the rainbow theme, the Chino Custom here. Probably the weakest of the 6 down here, but still looking pretty goddamn good. Oof. Be nice to have any of these. Oh, that doesn't mean there aren't bangers up here. On the second floor, though, the Voodoo Custom. You know. Nothing too crazy. With a cheeks plate. Solid, solid, solid. The Virgo Classic. This pink right here. I really like this one, too. The Juicy Joe Mobile. The Primo Custom. You know, very vibrant neon color scheme at the same time with the wet plate. If obviously you spend like $120,000 on speakers that you don't even really use, but they look awesome. Next up, the Glendale Custom here. Keeping it moving. Got to do a 360 of every single, with the hard plate of every single car though. Can't be not doing it with the penetrators on the front. And the pounders on the front of this one. The Peyote Custom here, I really, really like this one a lot. This is one of my favorite ones as well. 69 on it. Yeah, I really like this one. The Chicken Mobile. The Donk. This thing looks dope. The hard-on plate. Got the 40. Oh, chicken and beer. Woo! The Donk. The custom Donk. And then, oh, the Love Fist Fury Yuga Classic fan. Come on now.
We need some drugs, pal. Gonna get on the old Love Fist Fury, you know? Yeah.
Shout out to Ken Miles for letting me know this is even a thing. This thing is dope. God damn, this is one of my favorite. Like, this van is, yeah, perfection. Last but not least, these are the more like kind of sport style, but still mostly almost entirely Benny cars. With the Nero Custom from Benny, you know, it's the Sprite livery on here. It's nothing too crazy, but hey, it's something. Pastel yellow unselected paint job, matching rims. It's something. It's all right. I mean, the Sultan RS, that's also Benny's for some reason. I think I have one custom and one not. I don't really know, but shout out to that system being not the most straightforward. White Chameleon, Wu-Tang, Tiger style, Benny rims to match. Goddamn. Keeping it moving. The Itali GTB custom, which I recently learned, has a Bite It's Big Pickle livery on it, which I didn't, sure. I didn't know about that. It's real juicy though. It's big, fresh. Oh, this car is very silly. And the Bravado Gauntlet Classic, not upgraded, because when you upgrade it, the liveries change, and you lose this one. Shout out to that chick on the side. Another version of Secret Gold, but not quite the one that most people normally associate. Secret Orange, more like. Whatever. This shit is Secret Gold, though. The Elegy Retro Custom, goddamn. Looking real pretty. I mean, this was just the car I use for merging. This is the car I use for doing merging, though. When like, I want new Benny rims or different colored Benny rims, I merge whatever onto this car first, and then fuck with it. This over here, one of my favorites, but one of the only ones that's not a Benny's car, the Peyote Gasser. But I mean, come on, this livery right here, this totally looks like a goddamn lowrider. I don't know. The Cocktail Kitty. Yeah, when I saw this, I was like, oh, yeah, dude, for sure. That's definitely the livery. Come on. Although I think there are a couple other really good ones on that car, too. And finally, another Yuga classic, the Sunset van. Why? I don't know. Fucking whatever. There's two vans. Deal with it. And bam, that's the Benny's garage. And pretty much every Benny's car I own is in here, minus, you know, a few ones scattered about the other 35 garages.
Good to see you, boss.
Can I still beat this woman with GTA Plus up? Bam, people. Just like that. All 3 office garages. On to the next one. Ooh, next up, people, the facility. This is a good one. This is a very good one. You got the Avenger, and basically this right here is my first of 2 Galaxy garages in this game. And oh my god, all the vehicles that have Galaxy liveries on this. There was a lot of special merging and glitching to get this. Shout out to Homie for helping me with all of it. Especially the Avenger. Jesus, that was a... The Avenger and the Terrorbyte were the 2 worst ones. But yeah, this... Starting off, I guess, up here. Slowly but surely, because this place is goddamn massive. The Galaxy jetpack right here. White chameleon paint job underneath. I think I put black on there also to make the Galaxy thing really pop, but whatever. Over here, you've got the Deluxo White Chameleon Chrome back F1 rims. All day. Small little animated crew logo, but that's alright, you know. Come on now. I told you see a lot of White Chameleon throughout this. Speaking of more White Chameleon, the Insurgent pickup with the Christmas tree livery on it, which you can't change but still. Invisible turret, F1 rims. I mean, do you even need a custom license plate on it? Do you really? It's like, yes. This right here, though, goddamn. Yeah, probably top 10 vehicles in the game for me. The Galaxy Kanjali with the White Chameleon F1s to match. Oof. Although, if you really are eagle-eyed out there, you may notice it does not have the Avon Cool Guy shit on it. Shout out to Homie for that other one. But yeah, this one right here. He also helped me with this one, too. The Candy Cane, Red Chameleon, White Chameleon, Technical Custom number 2 with the minigun on the back. Mostly it's about the Candy Canes more than the paint job and rims, but hey. And then finally, pastel green, teal as I call it, with the Tiger style rims. The wet plate, the Stromberg here. Looking excellent. Over on the other side, just a hop, skip, and a jump over. Let's ignore the giant best thing in the room for a second. The Galaxy White Chameleon again. Chernobog here. F1 rims. This was like a special random glitch to do this. And it was not the easiest process. But, you know, shout out to Homie again for this one. It was easier than other shit. The Vigilante here. All dark holographic. To get your Vigilante looking like this, you have to do a merge with a car that has stock rims that are colored the way you want it to be. Not F1s or Bennies, because they will give you F1 or Bennies. But yeah. God damn, that looks pretty. Next up over here, the Oppressor Mark 1. My original OG one with the Galaxy livery on it, because I was like, you know what? I had it in here without it, and I was like, why not just put the Galaxy livery on it? And then finally, the Snowflake APC F1s paint job, all White Chameleon, baby. Obviously my favorite, but hey. Over here, the RCV, special place for it. You know, no other vehicle can go here. May as well put something here if it can go here. That's my logic. And last but not least, this goddamn behemoth, my, like, again, top 10 favorite vehicles in the game. With the white F1 rims. Rainbow all over this bitch. Oh, goddamn, I mean, do I need to say anything about it, really? It speaks for itself, this thing. Damn it! I mean, come on now. Like, what? I think I just got that hard on. Again, nice. I mean, yeah. Love that vehicle a lot. Next up on the list, people, the Nightclub over here at this spot, in case you're wondering for any reason. Starting off with the main floor here, obviously, I have yet another Insurgent. This one with the Snowflake livery and the invisible turret on top. I think I have about 4 of these in total, maybe 5. But yeah, I couldn't decide between all the different liveries, and I was like, man, they all look good. I don't want to get rid of them. And then keeping it moving down over here to basement level 1. I forgot about this, actually. My 3rd money garage, technically. I said I only had 2 earlier, but I guess that was sort of a lie. My 3rd money garage right here. The 3 delivery vehicles. Shout out to Homie again. Or Windex, I can't remember who helped me with these. The Speedo Custom, money livery, white F1s. The Mule, Same thing, white F1s. I mean, come on now. The Pounder custom, the Mule custom, money livery, white F1s on all of it. White Chameleon paint job too. The F1 sticking out of the armor is my favorite part. God damn, these cars are pretty. These vehicles, whatever. Again, it's some kind of special glitch to get special liveries on these delivery vehicles, but yeah. And bam, there you go. The Nightclub delivery vehicle garage, the Shmoney garage number 3. Looking goddamn very nice. On to the next one. The emergency vehicle garage, people. This one right here is real goddamn nice. Most of the cars, the teal, pale green, pastel green, unselected, the Yankton plates. I went like with a very subtle cop car look on most of them, except for this one. Shout out to the Impaler SC Cruiser with the ridiculous livery. The LSPD racing livery. It's like, yeah, dude. Eagle on there. You got to do that. Vegas plates. I think there is a glitch to get your own plates on a cop car, but I didn't bother to fuck around with it. But the Gauntlet Interceptor, white Chameleon, white F1s, the 2 shotguns in the middle. Yankton plates on there. Jesus Christ. This one with this crew purple color. Yanktons unmarked. F1s purple as fuck, dog. The secret golds rims. The wet Yankton plate. The secret gold lifeguard. Oof. This counts as an emergency vehicle, alright? They're like, boo, it's not a cop car. It's the DeClasse Park Ranger. All blacked out, black F1s, black everything, except the red Fuka. Who the fuck are used for death? And the Liberty City plates going crazy. The Dorado Cruiser, 2 shotguns in the front seat, merged out, 2-tone, silver, rainbow ass, unselected modded paint job. Next up, again, unselected, black matte rainbow ass paint job and matching bennies. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Yankton plates on there. 2 shotguns in the middle. I like that detail a lot. The Stainer LE Cruiser here. And there's the Greenwood Cruiser. Dark holographic Vegas plates. God damn, these cars were way too expensive. But hey. And finally, the Impaler LX Cruiser, the Miami Vice looking cop car from the 70s. Or with the Miami Vice paint job, either way. And there you go. The cop car garage in all its glory. Ooh, garage number 2 down here. Floor 3. This one's cool. This is basically like my hyper garage part 2, where all these cars are like over $2 million a piece generally. The Xeno first with like the mint green custom crew color, the faded plate, the graphite F1 rims looking goddamn immaculate. Jesus, and the Fook livery. Next up, the crew color Krieger. This is my crew color. White F1s on it. Race yellow secondary, I think. Shout out to the Olo plate. The Krieger on here. Well, I love the way the Krieger looks. But oof, the Tygon here also looks sick with this orange. The F1s. The goddamn livery looking amazing. 710 globs. Shout out to Synth for this one. This one over here, too. The Emrys. My God. I merged this with like some custom blue thing I bought off someone at a car meet. And yeah, I mean, that color speaks for itself. With the frosty ass. I mean, Jesus Christ. I love the way this looks. That is the ProGen Emrys. Next is the Entity XXR. Shout out to Taz for this GTA Plus paint job I definitely don't have unlocked. And the Vegas plate. The dark holographic F1s to go with it. They're not even, they're like black chameleon. I don't know what they are. They look sick. Next up back here is the Ignis. White chameleon. Yankton plates. Bazadipu. This livery on it. The Grotti Furia with this multicolored abstract nonsense on it. The blank Yankton. The pure white paint job. The red fucking rim. And And then speaking of abstract nonsense, I literally was like, dude, this D10. I've got 2 of these, I think, but I thought this livery was too dope to not have one. It's got the dark holographic F1s to match the Vegas plates, the dark holographic paint job underneath. Jesus Christ. And then, once again, this unselected lava red, these red chameleon rims, the Edge Lord livery. Just says bye, period, on the back. The edging yanked in place. Stop it. And then finally, shout out to Synth again. This Pipistrello right here. This custom crew pink color. Pink chameleon F1s. Just looking goddamn immaculate. With the pussy plate. And yeah, it's like my second hyper car garage. And next up, the classic car garage number 2. This is like, I decided to put on the 3rd floor like the second hypercar garage, and on the 4th floor here like the second classic car garage, which just 10 more dope classic cars that never made it to the first garage, but still. The Brioso 300, white chameleon matte black paint job, the bouncy livery. Shout out to the pole position. The Coquette D1, purple chameleon, white secondary, cotton candy rims, the hard Vegas plate, the hard Dawn GT 500, merged unselected lava red, red chameleon rims. I think 23 was Jordan's number too. This, you could call this the Jordan car possibly. Over here, the black fin. I mean, I love like that almost all these cars have like the same looking headlights. Those classic circle headlights. The two-tone. Frosty ass shit. With the matching rims. And then damn, over here, the Classique Broadway with the exclusive. I think you only got this livery for playing during Valentine's week. And if you didn't play during Valentine's week, well, you couldn't have a car that said, I'd love to heart you on the back. We all know what that means, though.
We all know what's going on here. It's just implied, but we all know what's going on in this thought bubble.
I think I just got the heart on. Nice. A heart on. No, that's a bad joke, Flip. I'm sorry. The Classique Broadway. The Surfer. I'm Baked van. This livery goes crazy on it with just that car. The Hustle Time Hustler. Stop it. It's Hustle Time. The Miami Vice ass paint job on there. Looking real good. The Mighty Fine Shine. Shout out to Windex again for this one. This ridiculous, unselected, peanut butter jelly ass paint job on this retro custom Comet with the juicy plate. The one stock thing in here that I thought looked awesome. Looked so good that I never bothered to do a merged version of it because I liked what I did so much here. This like blue and orange two-tone. And then finally, last but not least, with the cheeks plate. Pole position. Brioso 300 wide body. Because one pole position Brioso wasn't enough. You needed two. And that, people, is the classic car garage number 2. Keeping it moving though, last but not least, you can't forget about floor 5. The Terrorbyte garage. Again, shout out to one of the hardest merges I ever had to do in this game. This shit took like an hour. And I never posted it to YouTube because if you do it wrong, you fuck yourself over and give yourself a dead spot that's really hard to fix. And I'm pretty sure that by the time, I'm pretty sure it got patched. I don't know, but the white chameleon modded merged Terrorbyte white F1s to match, just looking goddamn so pretty. Jesus, the white chameleon F1s on there go crazy. And then inside of the Terrorbyte, not to be outdone, my second Mark II oppressor with this white chameleon Sesenta coin livery on there. So I got the money livery and I've got the coin liveries on there. But yeah, the Terrorbyte, the coin livery oppressor, bam. Shout out to Homie for helping me with that process because that was a pain in the dick to merge that thing. It took like an hour and a half. It was like so complicated. And bam, there you go. All of the different floors of the nightclub. Shout out to those. That is why I like this location, because of all those rainbow ass things that light up at night. Keeping it moving though. On to the next one. And people, by the way, if you're wondering where we are in the process, we're about, I'd say, halfway through right now. We've gone through this, and now this. That was garage 10. So moving on to garage number 11, the arena. Calling the nightclub just one garage when it's really like 5 garages. You can have so many goddamn garages in this game. Oh, this video is going to be like 2 hours long. Holy shit. Definitely didn't take a brief break to go get a celebratory bottle of sparkling wine. And it's the arena war in all of its glory. The 3 different garages of the arena war. The princess robot zombie shit on the wall goes crazy. Now you may notice this RC Bandito is not merged. Some regular Stocko Flocko shit. Sorry about that. The current glitch to get it to work is all fucked up. You have to have like a dead spot over at B2 in the nightclub. And I'm just like, dude, I'm not doing that again. I'm not giving myself a dead spot in the Rumpo on purpose. Like, fuck it. The future garage, people. The future garage in all its glory. So you've got the Vagrant here starting off, which this doesn't really belong here, but I keep it here as an homage to back in the day. This used to be the space to do merging and car glitches and stuff, and having this Vagrant here, this is how I made a couple of Galaxy vehicles. These yanked plates and this blue tartan livery. This blue tartan shit is what makes Galaxy cars. This Future Shock ISC right here. Do you know how many millions and millions and millions and millions of dollars have been made off of this one car right here? My friends and I, this is a clean ISI as it's known. You can literally sell this over and over again and you will not get caught. So you can duplicate this over and over and sell it for like $2 million a piece again and again. Although I guess Rockstar did do stuff to patch that, but man, back in the day, that ISI was the shit. Ooh, that thing is awesome. Dude, I probably sold about like 30 of those over there, but P6. Next up, folks. The Future Shock Death Bike with a long ass name. The White Chameleon Pink La. The pink on this with the white looks so goddamn good, I think. Oh my god. Woo! The pony pink shit, I think. Love the way that looks. Next up over here, the secret gold Future Shock Scarab with the Kingdom Hearts ass livery on it. The Crow X livery. Unfortunately, the Future Shock version, I'm pretty sure you can't get the Bennies or the F1s to show up, but still dope as fuck. Still secret gold, still looking crazy. Next up over here, the Future Shock Bruiser. Glitched out F1 Chameleon rims, F1 everything, White Chameleon for days, and matte black. God damn, this shit goes hard. With the red secondary lighting. And then next up here, the Future Shock Cerberus, which you can do a merge to it, but then once you try to bring it back into the arena, it gets fucked up. So I'm sure that maybe if you combined the Give Cars to Friends glitch with the merge glitch at the same time, and you had people that were dedicated, you could probably get a merge. I haven't done it yet. This is just my regular stock version, but I think it looks dope. This, on the other hand, the giant silver fist with brass knuckles. And the giant detached F1 rims. Yeah, no, that's not. And the Crow and the Kingdom Hearts ass livery. God, I love this one so much. The giant fist. And, because I think that both options are dope, there's also this second Future Shock Sasquatch with the shock gate and the lime green and blue combo. Why? Because, I have two giant Sasquatches. I actually have 3, but whatever. With the stock rims looking dope, too. Anyway. And then finally, last but not least, the Future Shock Imperator here too. The Mr. Fister plate needed. You're not wrong about that. But the Imperator with this full armor on it. The F1's poking out. Dark holographic. Vegas plates. Holy shit. And then, yeah. White Chameleon. Pink. Matte black. Black pink. Looking sick as fuck. The Future Shock Dominator. And speaking of Mr. Fister, it says Bravado Future Shock Sasquatch Off-Road. But it's really the Mr. Fister 9000. And then next up, people, this one is probably, out of these 3, it's probably my favorite. The Future Shock Garage is cool and all, but the Mad Max Garage, the fucking Apocalypse Garage, this garage goes really hard, I think. Starting off here on the left, you've got the Apocalypse Brutus with this bad bitch on the side. The F1 Camellia, the Bazadipu plate. This helmet that says loading bay open. Yeah, no, that livery goes hard. You can't see it when you have full armor, so you gotta go light armor with this, but looks dope. The crazy front. Over here, the Apocalypse Dominator looking, oh my god, looking immaculate. The mint green colorway, the graphite rims, the anime titties, the fucking skull with ram. Oh, it looks so goddamn good. The Apocalypse Scarab with F1s on it. More white chameleon, more dankness. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. More skulls, more axes, more pipe bombs, pole bombs, whatever you call those. People, I couldn't just have one fist. I had to have the strap-on time. You see how it says strap-on time on there? With the fist with the razor wire on it? Stop it. Strap-on time? The secret gold F1 rims. The secret gold chameleon ass paint job from GTA Plus. The fucking black rainbow secondary. Oh, God. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. I think I just got that hard on. Nice. The Stocko Flocko apocalyptic Cerberus, but whatever. At least I have a Cerberus there. Looks good. But it's not modded. I did mod it, but I tried to bring it back here, and they were like, oh, actually, fuck yourself. The Apocalypse Bruiser, people. Just covered in war poles. With a skeleton in the back, also. Dark holographic F1s to match the paint job. The ridiculous, dude. All the spears and skulls and fucking war poles. I love this shit so much. Then over here, the best looking slam van, I think, because of the giant rib cage in the back and that giant cow skull on it. And the shark teeth livery, too. And look at this thing, man. What more do you want? Merged out, crazy dark holographic F1s, detached, full armor, rib cage. Not. Still more, though. The Apocalypse Impaler with the custom crew red, the graphite F1s in the front, the bussy plate. That's probably the most intimidating thing you can see on a car coming at you with a Mad Max paint job. It's like, oh no. Still more, though. Look at the fucking Apocalypse Imperator here. Looking ridiculous with the Vegas cheeks plate. F1s to match that dark, crazy, purpley, green, blue GTA holographic color under it. And then last but not least, the 1000 Sunny over here. The Apocalypse Golden ZR350 with the gold on gold, gold F1s. The Wu-Tang Liberty City plate. Jesus Christ, I love this thing. On to the floor B2, the last but not least of the Arena War. This is the Nightmare / Halloween garage right here. This is the spooky / the Nightmare garage. So over here in the corner, starting off, you've got the Declasse Impaler. And you might be like, well, Flip, what the fuck even? What's this regular looking black car here? This is really, frankly, this is an homage to Supernatural. To Sam and Dean Winchester. If you know, you know. If you don't, well.
I'm gonna drink, and I'm gonna watch some Asian cartoon porn.
It's a dope cable show. It's like it's the best bad cable show I've ever seen, is the way to put it. Ooh, next up is the Frankenstein. Purple ass crazy skull. F1 white chameleon shit. The only thing I wish it had spider webs on the engine on this livery, but what can you do? No place on this, I don't think, either. Across the way here, the LCC Sanctus. Goddamn Halloween bike spiderweb liveries. Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Skinny penis.
The Skinny Penis Skankton plate. White chameleon. Everything looking dank as fuck. Jesus Christ. Next up over here, the Albany Brigham. Shout out to Squatch, I'm pretty sure, for this one. With the Ghostbusters ass livery that you got for playing Halloween shit last year. Expose the truth. Skull on the engine. Looking dope. Over here, literally the only reason I have this slam van. Shout out to Anime Titties on the front. And on the side door, but also, yeah, this random giant can of Coke on the back for some reason. I don't know. Mostly the Anime Titties on the front thing there. The Nightmare Cerberus, the Stocko Flocko shit, but still looking crazy. Looking ridiculous, actually. The Nightmare Issy on the blue sticks, looking clean, though. Gatling gun on top. I don't even know. Looking dope, though. And then finally, the 3 hearses. Hearse number 1 here. Shout out to the old school hearse. Back in the day shit. Flowers on the casket. Damn. Couldn't even change the license plate. Shit's so old school. But the flowers on there go hard. Tried to do a merge, but that shit disappeared. The casket in the back, and I was like, nah, fuck that noise. Coffin number 2. The Albany Lurcher here. F1's glitching through the car. Man's peeking out the back right there. I'm baked. Yeah. Now this one goes hard. This is like a Halloween vehicle right there. And this one back here, I don't know if I pushed down on the D-pad. The Romero Hearst. I literally went over to the funeral home and like stole this back in the day. That's how I got that. It spawns in the funeral home sometimes. And last but not least, people, the fucking Love Fist GTA Plus exclusive livery with the coffin in the back. Shout out to not having GTA Plus, but having the GTA Plus liveries because of the merge glitch and Synth. Pretty sure Synth just gifted me this. Oh my, oh my, oh my God. And then, yeah, people, just like that, that is the Nightmare Garage. That is the last floor of the Arena War. That's the Arena War done. Next up on the list, the Casino Penthouse and the Arcade. Followed by these 2 houses in the hills, the Auto Shop, the Agency. Oh, the Agency goes crazy. These 2 go crazy. And the 50-car garage. The Penthouse Garage in the Diamond Casino. Garage number 12, but really more like 18 or 19 at this point. Now, this garage right here is a bit of a mixed bag, to be honest. This initially was meant to be kind of like a space where I'd put extra cars, but at this point, I've already filled up now, and oh, Josh! Squatch, you fucking cool guy. So yeah, this was initially going to be a space where I'd put like extra cars and I'd have like a few extra spaces, but it's filled up now. I'm going to start in the back corner over here. So this garage initially started with this Paragon R, this armored version with the shark teeth. This car right here, the White Chameleon F1s, the Hard-On Yankton. You get given this car once you do all 6 casino missions, the story missions on hard mode. You get this car at the end for free. I love this Pariah right here so much. For the simple fact that this was the car that was on the podium during a 420 week that Rockstar put out. This is basically the weed-themed Pariah. Just without... I put the 420 plate on there because it's only fitting, but it basically, this is... I did not merge or mod or change any of this. This is Rockstar's exact model that they put out on a 420 week. And I was like, yeah, dude, that's totally a 420 Pariah right there. So this is literally my one lone casino vehicle win that I've kept in the casino garage here. Next up over here is the $50 million Furia. This is the Furia that you get for getting tier 4 in the Casino Heist Challenge. This right here is Young Ancestors shit. It says everything but the Ancestor plate, but the mods and everything, again, untouched. This is Young Ancestors Furia that they gave me. Over here, next up, the Lucky Plucker, the Chicken Mobile. Apart from the Chicken Donk, this is the next. Our chickens are well and truly plucked. The Lucky Plucker shit. With the blue rainbow undertone, by the way, and the dark holographic rims. This is a very unique paint job on there. It's hard to see with the livery, but the Chicken Mobile with the spoiler that raises up out of it, the I'm Baked plate. That's a pun because of chickens and stuff.
Move this man!
Then you got the middle of the room here, which... Remember how I had the Carbonizare earlier? These are the other 2 hard-top convertible cars in this game. The Cognizetti Cabrio here, and the Sentinel, Ubermacht Sentinel back here. I don't know why, but when I learned there were only 3 of them, I was like, fuck, I'll get the other 2. And then I didn't have space for them anywhere else, so I put them here in the casino. Right here, the Comet S2 Cabrio with the special Christmas livery on it that I got for playing during Christmas that year. But also, it's the special one, the initial Vegas plate that I stole, the famous plate that I got. This is the one vehicle I kept from those special, I forget what they're called, I'm sorry. That's how little I've done them or given. Next up, this car, I've struggled to find a place for it to live, and I'll just put it here at the casino at the end of the day because it looks dope. This is my Italia GTO, not modded, just regular mods from me that I thought looked dope as fuck. This is my Italian flag, Italia GTO. The white, the red, the green. I love what I did with it, so I kept it as is. The Massacro race car. Electric Brew, blue, crew color. F1 graphites. Yankton plates. I mean, come on now. The Massacro race car, the Italia GTO, and this Tropos Rally. Never really found a place for them to live, but still, they do okay here. I mean, these two, they all seem like they could live at a casino. They seem like casino-esque cars. I don't know. But yeah, there you go. The edging plate, the rally. And yeah, people, bam. And just like that, that is the casino penthouse. And that's the logic behind it. Giant princess robot. Anime titties for the win. Now, the idea behind this garage was, since it has these 5 like podium-like places that are kind of raised up, I kind of treated this garage like a bit like a trophy garage a little bit. A mix of an arcade and a trophy garage. So starting off over here, the Western Rampant Rocket with a giant wiener livery. The white F1 Chameleon on the very front. Ask me about our wiener. Ask me about my wiener. Wait, is that a fucking like... Oh, dude, that's some kind of mascot on the very back of there that's like super jacked for some reason. That's cool. I never noticed that. With the Yankton hard plate. Next up, the De Classe Tornado with the I'm Baked plate. This, again, is a bit of a trophy car. You had to like find it or get it to spawn in a certain way. It's got the 2 guitars, the Mexican flags, the sombreros, the tequila. This was like a cool car you couldn't buy back in the day. You had to like find it on the map somehow and then keep it and save it. This was some old school flexing shit right here. And you're like, yeah, I got one of these, dude. What's up? But as you can see, look back here, you got these like kind of risen spaces. These 5 vehicles are kind of like what I consider like trophy cars of this game. First, you had the Duke of Death that I believe you got for buying the new improved version for Xbox One and PS4. They were like, here, you played that first one, dude? Here's a free Duke of Death. With the Yankton plate you can't change, the F1 rims, the matte black paint job, the anime titties. I fuck with this car right here. Next up is the Kuruma Armored, the Karen Kuruma. White Chameleon everything, White Chameleon F1s, anime titties on there, Yankton plates with the flip. The Kuruma was like back in the day, this was the must-own vehicle of this game. It was like, dude, you could do so many missions and just not ever be shot. You were just completely bulletproof. It was so like, this was a must-own vehicle back then. Next up though, this is a personal favorite of mine, the Bravado Gauntlet, the first car I ever owned, ever, period. The very first car I stole on the street, went and I bought insurance for and made my own. My first car ever, the Bravado Gauntlet. It's my first ever car right there. I love that I've kept that. Next up, the JB700W. After several years of asking for it, Rockstar finally added a version of the spy car with the fucking actually working front machine guns. So this is the actual proper James Bond spy car, Aston Martin with working turrets. It doesn't have the ejecto seat like in the story, but that's alright. And then finally back here, everyone owned one of these back in the day, people. The Zentorno. With the Rockstar Games livery on it too, especially. Shout out to, I think, Taz or Windex? I don't know who gave me this one, but looks dope. With the Suki license plate. Next up, the Hustle Time Slam Truck. I'll tell you what, man, this Slam Truck is a big, stupid goddamn car, but there are a few cars better to, like, pick someone up on a vehicle and, like, transport them around or something. Like, I've kept it purely because it seems a bit arcadey, but I've been close to getting rid of it more than once. And then finally, last but not least, people, we've got the Vito Classic here on F1s. Dark holographic F1s. The special. Lucky number 7 livery. And then you thought the anime titties were done? Nah. Even more. Look at them. Bam. The Vito Modern. Anime titties for days. White Chameleon F1s. Seems arcadey. And just like that, people, boom. That is the arcade garage in all of its glory. Bada bing, bada boom. On to the next one. Next up, people, the 2 houses in the hills. I'm so mad that every other house has a pool except for my houses, but whatever, it's fine. First up, this garage right here. This is the crew color garage. This, my idea was to have the rainbow going, but to have like colors you can't select normally. Starting off, the SC1 with the pink tiger style matching rims and the fucking Jesus Christ. The Suki Yankton plate, the pink crew color looking ridiculous. Good lord. The Neo, the Visor Neo, again, the mint green on here, the graphite F1s looking insane. I love the way this came out so much. The faded license plate, the Yankton plates, I mean, goddamn. This mint green, absolutely nasty. Next up, the Truffade Nero. Not the Nero Custom, but the regular Nero before you customize it at the Benny spot. Has the spoiler that rises up out of the back when you drive. The Cheeks license plate with the Yanktons, the white rainbow F1 rims. And then the Pister Neon here with this ridiculous glowing blue. With the rainbow Benny rims and the oh my god. This neon turned out with the frosty plate. Looking immaculate as fuck. The Tempesta with this slightly different. I mean, I guess that pink over there is more like a peach pink, and this is more like true crew color pink shit. This Tempesta here with the pussy license plate, I'm pretty sure. Yep. Badadan. Oof. And the pink rainbow F1s, or not Benny, whatever, Benny's. Next up, the Reaper. Crew color purple. Cotton candy purple fucking F1 rims to match. 5-star man plate on there. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Shout out to Homie for this shade of purple. That shit goes crazy hard. And Synth for this red. The Cyclone here. This red. Those rims. I had an Osiris on this, but I already have an Osiris. The I'm Baked Yankton plate. The Osiris on this color scheme looks crazy too, but this also looks pretty good. The Wagner Secret Gold, true Secret Gold, like triple Secret Gold. Shout out to Homie. This is some old school dope shit. The Secret Gold F1 rims to match. This shit looks purty. Unselected as fuck. The Wu-Tang Yankton plate on there. Stop it. Dubachi Wagner. Next up, the Tundra Panthere. This lime green ass bull. The 420 plate. The pure white stock rims. Sheesh. The pure white secondary color too. The thing looks fucking crazy. And finally, last but not least, that blue over there. You see how it's like white and really bright and like baby blue? This is some electric blue ass bullshit. It's like so bright I can barely even look at my TV screen. Goddamn. The F1 rims and dark holographic secondary 811. The edging Yankton plate looking ridiculous. People, this is the crew color garage. And then you walk outside, right down the block, easy peasy, right next door. The race car garage. The idea behind this garage was mostly to have 10 different colored F1 rims for doing merges if I ever wanted to get F1 rims that were a certain color onto, like, that was the idea initially, but also race car garage goes crazy. The 4 F1s in front, 6 more race cars back there. Starting off with the Progen PR4, the Team Lézard livery goes crazy. And the blue pale, like, chameleon. It's a dope ass color. I don't know what you'd call it, but I love the way it looks with the Lézard livery on there. Next up, the Classe DR1 with the Estancia Tobacco livery on there. Looking immaculate as fuck with the pastel yellow paint job and matching F1s. Good God have mercy. This one also, the LM87. This is one of the fastest cars in the game at the moment. For some reason, if you lower the suspension down to like lowest, it jumps up to like 175 miles, 180 miles per hour when you're driving it. Which it should be like 130 for reference. What kind of plate does it have on it? Does it say? Hard on, nice. The pink, green, white Miami Vice colorway, matching F1s on there. LM87, pretty sure this is not on sale anymore either. The S80RR with the dark holographic F1s, matching goddamn, oh man, matching rims, looking immaculate. The S80RR. And finally, back here, well not finally, but on this side, the ETR1 with the blue rainbow paint job and the matching F1 rims on there with the edging Yankton plate and the Kronos livery. On this side, first up, you got the Lynx. Green rainbow rims, green rainbow paint job. The Weed Man livery. And the very British, the Ocelot Special Projects Division. Lynx looking pretty good here. Basically, I was like, let's do a rainbow of different colors. That's why I have the yellow Chappelles on there. The RE7B. Purple chameleon rims. Glitched out blue paint job. Looking pretty goddamn nice. This one, though, is probably one of my favorites. The Tyrus here with the faded Yankton plate and this pink chameleon and matching F1s. And this livery on it. I think looks great. Oof, I love the way this thing looks. Good God have mercy. And then finally, ooh. You got the Air Emu R88 over here. White chameleon F1s. The Air Emu goes crazy. Who doesn't like a glowing emu on their fucking F1 car? And last but not least, the Benefactor BR8 pastel green teal chameleon, as I like to call it, with the junk quick fix livery to match. And every single one of these F1s is a different color. On to the next one. After these two houses in the hills, we have, I don't even know, I gotta look. Ooh, next up is the auto shop and the agency. Okay, and then these two penthouses and the 50 car and 100 car garage. Woo! People. The auto shop over here, just south of the casino. It's where I keep mine, you know, wherever you want to keep yours. That's cool. This is where I keep mine. This one, I'm a big fan of this one. I like this one a lot. I mean, I just love the way this place looks. Come on now. This is some Tokyo Drift ass bullshit. But before I go look at that real quick. Yo, what's up, girl? I see why you wear that hat now, Jesus. The auto shop garage. I gotta be honest, I really like this garage a lot. Holy shit. Starting off first was the fastest car from this update back in the day. The Calico GTF. If you put these on like low grade, it used to be really goddamn fast with the secret gold paint job, the Wu-Tang Yankton plate. Jesus Christ, this thing looks pretty. After that, the one car that I decided to put here because I had an RT3000 here, and then I was like, you know what? Fuck this RT3000. I've got like 6 of them already. And this Corsita is dope here with this secret GTA Plus livery that it's not even supposed to have. Speaking of secret liveries, this next one, the Dominator GTT here, it's not secret, but it's like hidden. It's like locked behind level 150 or 170 in the car meet, this livery. But not if you do a merge, which is what I did. The faded plate. It's like, I love the way this Dominator looks with the pastel green paint job on it. Next up is the Tailgater S, the car that I believe Sicento owns, but I'm not sure, with the Weed Man plate, the graphite rims, the same mint green paint job from the Crew Color Garage that I think looks dope. Next up over here though, the Warner HK with the Suki Yankton plate, with the Sakura livery, with the pink ass pearlescent on there with this. Oh god, I love everything about this car so much. All of these cars, by the way, almost all of them came out during the tuners update. The Ubermacht Cypher here with the Fleeka livery, the choke specialists. Again, this is a hidden GTA Plus livery. If you go to merge and create your own Cypher or whatever, you could make one with a merge, but if you just try to customize normally, you would not see it. The Vorgenschlagenhammer with the European-style Liberty City Balzadipu plates. Now here, I'll be honest with you, I paid for GTA Plus for 1 month, and I unlocked the GTA Plus liveries for this car, and I decided, fuck them. Because I figure that the anime tentacles and the only for adults 18 plus shit is cooler than those crisscrossing triangles. Another secret GTA Plus livery here, the Karen Previon. Shout out to that other one that was on sale like 2 weeks ago, that other livery, but this is the other merged hidden livery, the edging plate, the white chameleon paint job, matching F1 rims, and this rose-ass livery on the front. Giant yellow Fukuryu goes hard too. The Dominator ASP with the hidden Cobra snake paint job. There are 2 snake paint jobs, but this is the one that I thought looked cooler. I think there's a second type of snake hidden paint job though, if you wanted to be adventurous. And last but not least, shout out to Jord for this one. The Growler. Merged white chameleon stock rims, Yankton plate, pure white secondary, crew red primary, looking fucking nice. Hidden livery on there, by the way, that Growler Kasima beer shit. And there you have it, people. That is my Tokyo Drift / auto shop garage, where I've put the 2 extra drift cars I have back in the corner over there, the Cypher and the Vorgenschlagenhammer. Moving on to the next one. Next up, people, the agency here. I'll tell you what, this one, I put in some work with this one. It costs a little bit of extra money, but my God, I love the way this agency turned out. Starting off, the Dubachi Champion. This is the car that Dr. Dre drives around in this update, so I figured the Champion could live here, and it was like a fucking fitting car to be on the top floor by itself. With the Miami Vice paint job and Miami Vice Benny rims to go with it. And the who the fuck are you livery on there. The who the fuck are you? Huh? Who the fuck are you? Love the way that shit looks. Moving down to the second floor here. Woo! My God. First off, the Baller STD with the secret GTA Plus unreleased livery with the Republican Space Rangers ass bullshit. Love it. And there's also like Yankton plates on there, I'm pretty sure, but whatever. Merged, unselected colors looking crazy. The Paragon S. Tentacle GTA Plus livery. Cotton candy rims. Unselected paint job. GTA Plus crazy purple, green, blue, holographic bullshit. Vegas plates looking fucking immaculate. God damn it. The Bazadipu plate. And next up, the 3 anime titty Imani Tech cars. By the way, people, if you're like, what's the rhyme or reason to this garage? This is my Imani Tech garage. These are the 20 vehicles that can have Imani Tech on them. If they release any more, fuck if I know where they're going. The Turismo Omaggio with the aggressive curves on Shiny Wasabi Kitty. Goddamn. The Vegas plate that says cheeks. Fucking dark holographic F1s and paint job underlaid underneath that. Yo, fucking Christ. I think I just got the hard on. Nice. Even more anime titties. Moving over here to the Invisiage. Very subtle, but shout out to Shiny Wasabi Kitty on this. The hydrogen Hyundai car with the Suki plate? The Suki plate? I don't know. Love the way this Invisiage turned out, though. Holy shit. God damn, I just got the hard on looking at it. The Bazadipu plate. Fucking love that thing. Just as much as I love this thing. Oh my God. The Canis Terminus with the secret gold bennies, the secret gold paint job, and the anime titty livery on it. Shout out to the roof of this thing having even more anime titties on them. Oof. Jesus goddamn Christ. I think I just got the hard on again. Nice. Love the way that looks so much. Over here, you've got the 4 cars that are also HSW cars. First up, the monstrosity here with the unselected Joker-ass paint job, the purple-green with the Yankton plates and the Children of the Mountain livery. Discover yourself on the mountain. Next up, the Buffalo EVX with the unselected modded paint jobs, matching F1 rims, Yankton plates. Pretty sure it says stylish or flexin' or some bullshit. Bought this off someone at a car meet or something, I don't know. Next up, shout out to Windex for these next 2. The Panau La Carosa. Glitched out crew color pink. Wavy pink chameleon, Benny rims, blue chameleon secondary. The pussy Yankton plate, that's mine. But this one with the OnlyFans, you can't see it. Oh my God, can you see it? The OnlyFans Yankton on this one goes crazy. This next one, this like black matte rainbow with the matching, with the Rockstar livery, by the way, like the free exclusive Rockstar livery that you got for playing for some week for some reason. And the OnlyFans Yankton plate, which you can barely see, but trust me. And then finally, on this floor, the Kobe.
But are you a different animal and the same beast?
What the does that mean, Kobe Bryant?
Shout out to Sense for this one. The Kobe Virtue.
You're welcome.
What the is he talking about?
I could have put the Dr. Friedlander fucking exclusive therapeutic livery on there, and I said, you know what, fuck that noise. The Kobe livery goes way, the Kobe Virtue, the Lakers Virtue goes way harder. Fuck Dr. Friedlander. Down to the bottom floor though, we're not done yet. The Raga Rum Rasta colored red underlights. You'd be Batty Nata. The Buffalo STX. Armor plating, anti-missile lock, Imani teched out for days. Weedman Yankton plate. Next up, the Enos Jubilee, again, Imani Tech, electric blue, custom crew color, edging, license plate, all the fucking cool shit you've come to expect. Then this American as fuck Granger 3600 LX. People can also hang off the side of this bad boy right here, and look how fucking American it is. Never refuse a Patriot, dude. On the top here, it says, from the best country on earth, I think? Something along those lines. From the world's greatest country. There you go. Goddamn right. Everyone not in America right now is like, boo! The Wu-Tang. Secret gold Alutan. Secret gold rims. Secret gold everything. Secret gold Wu-Tang plate. Yankton, yo. Looking dank as fuck. And the Mammoth Patriot Mill spec. Very subtle, unselected everything. Unselected fucking rims, unselected fucking windows. Shout out to Windex for that one too. Very subtle Patriot Mill spec, looking great. Over here, the Anus Deity. The Anus. With the abstract art livery. The very bright and colorful ass bullshit. To go with it, the ominous EGT with its also very abstract ass bullshit with the Boz Deepu color scheme. Color scheme, I meant Yankton plate, whatever. These two abstract art ass cars over here. And then finally, the Bravado Greenwood with its crazy ass merged black rainbow paint job but white chameleon rims. This death-proof ass car from Quentin Tarantino. And last but not least, the 300R with the Kasima Cat, Kasima Japanese beer livery with the Suki license plate. Stop it. On to the next one. Boom. Garage number like 19 or 25 at this point. The bail office, people. Look at it. Mine is here. Yours might be wherever. But we can't forget about the tiny garages, people. Not to mention the hangar and the special vehicle warehouse, but we'll get to that after all these. Go do your fucking job, stupid. In this garage, you've got not only this van right here, shout out to my silver bail enforcement van, but also two open garage spaces, which this is my van garage. Boom, look at it. First up, the Yuga Classic, glitched out Yankton, hard-on plate, Chihuahua hot dog. Try beating our meat. You can't. Yo, we've been sausage farming since 82, my guy. You're not beating our meat. Stop it. Pink F1s to match. Chappelle! Whenever I see Chappelle F1s, I know it's not spelled the right way, but I always think of Dave Chappelle.
Can't stop. Won't stop.
And then over here, the Bravado Rumpo, the Weasel News goddamn white chameleon van with matching F1s and the blank Yankton. The Blankton, as it's called. The van garage, people. The bail enforcement garage. Not too bad. And next up, folks, you thought we were done with Eclipse Towers? Nah. Not one, two more apartments in Eclipse Towers. Penthouse 1 and Penthouse 2. These garages are HSW garages, meaning every car inside of them is an HSW vehicles. Currently, there are 23 HSW vehicles in the game as of recording. I have the one Hakucho drag bike over in the clubhouse, and I've got the 4 Imani Tech ones over at the agency, meaning there's 10 in here and there's 8 in the next one. Starting off with the electric blue graphite rims, merged modded Bravado Banshee, fully decked out How Special Works performance for days with the Sookie Yankton plate. Look at car talk. Love the way this Banshee looks. Next up, shout out to Jord for finding this one at a car meet. The Turismo Classic. This crazy, unique peach color that I've never seen. The bricked Yankton plate. The pure white Benny sticks. Looking real goddamn nice. Look at this peach ass Turismo Classic. Next up, the Overflood Entity MT with some kind of like matte red rainbow merged color. Shout out to the dude who made this with the I'm Baked Yankton plate. I bought this or got this off of somebody. I don't know who. But man, does it look pretty. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. The Yogarashima right on the very front. Next up, the weaponized Ignis with the turret on the top, the white chameleon rims and paint job, and the Exorbio game system livery with all that purple on it. And the Baza Deepu Yankton plate on there. Yeah, this thing, Jesus Christ, this weaponized Ignis really gets my rocks off. But not quite as much as also the Vigero ZX with the fucking hidden GTA Plus shark livery and the unselected matte black rainbow merged ass paint job. What the fuck? With the graphite rims to match. I mean, my god, dude. The Smoke Fire Yankton plate. This livery, you're not, like, if you go to buy this car and you go to merge it, you're not going to find this livery on there unless you own GTA Plus at the time. Looks ridiculous. Next up here, the Vigero ZX convertible with the Children of the Mountain official pace car livery, which I love. And I was like, you need the white pearlescent, the white chameleon shit on there with the Juicy Joe plate. Let's go. Yeah, the official pace car shit goes crazy. The convertible version of this car, which is basically the same thing as that car, but whatever. It's got different liveries. They just wanted $3 million more from you. Next up, one of the best new cars of the entire game, the Ubermacht Niobe, this BMW. Looking fire with the lightning livery on it, the 5-star man Vegas plate, dark holographic paint job, matching F1 rims. I might change those to white Fuker U's instead of atomic, but whatever, it's fine. Next up, the Devastate 8 white chameleon orange crew color plus 9,000 livery.
What did you say his power level is? It's over 9,000!
I love the way this Devastate 8 turned out. It looks fucking sweet, especially in the back here with these engines. Looks immaculate as fuck. Next up, the Coil Cyclone 2, probably the best acceleration in the game, period, with the green rainbow paint job and matching matching Benny rims. And of course, the Yankton Bussy plate, and of course, the crazy ass liver. I love the way this thing turned out. Shout out to George for this one too. And finally, the Karen S95 with the merged blue paint job on it. Anime titty, even more anime titties. Yankton anime titty plate, and like the blue flames coming up off of this shit. I almost had him be like orange for like the color of fire, and then I was like, you know what's even more hot than orange fire? Fucking blue fire. And there you go, people. That is my HSW garage. These are like the nice ones, right? But then there's also the second HSW garage. Yeah, Squatch, I shouted you out. I have like a couple of them. And I got a couple more coming up too. I wish they would add one more garage you could own, but hey, whatever. People, this Elegy RH8 on the right and this Elegy RH8 on the left, these are literally the only 2 open spots I have. Unless I keep paying for GTA Plus, which I'm not. I only did it once for 1 month just to use it for give cars to friends shit, but I'm not continuing to pay for that. That's crazy shit. So this and that are literally my only 2 open spots right now. And these 8 right here, the Weenie EC Rally with this blue, oh man, the wet Vegas plate, the dark holographic shit, the blue chameleon paint job, looking ridiculous. Next up, the Euros X32 with the Vegas 5-star man plate, which I actually made this by accident. Like, didn't even mean to find the secret GTA Plus livery, but I did. This is actually the oil spill paint job on there with some kind of black rainbow pearlescent. But hey, on the F1 rims. Next up, shout out to Six for this one. The Sentinel XS with the Yankton hard plate, the white sticks, the zebra paint job. Looking immaculate as fuck. CNT radio livery. Next up here, the Vivante Secret Gold black pearlescent rainbow secondary. Secret Gold F1 rims to match. I think the Wu-Tang plate on there too, right? The Yankton Wu-Tang plate. Woo! Love the way this fucking minivan turned out here, right? Next up, over here on the left, the Cotton Candy Astron Custom with the matching Benny sticks and the Cheeks Yankton plate. Unselected ass paint job all over the place. Same thing over here with this Arbiter GT magenta ass bullshit with the white matching F1 rims and the fucking white paint job, white secondary, white. Hey, it's your boy, Skinny Penis.
Cut my life into pieces. This is
Your boy, Skinny Penis.
suffocation. No.
Then over here, next up, the Sterling GT with, there is this one livery on here that's got like an Italian hand in the back, and it's like, and it says 69, but the Yeti camo goes so crazy. With that lava red unselected, that red chameleon F1 rims, that Yankton edging plate, the 2 spoilers. The Yeti camo goes too hard. I had to do it. And then finally, the Brioso R/A. White chameleon sprunk livery, white chameleon Yankton plates. People, when 2 new HSW cars come out, they're going here and they're going here. Unless they're really nice, in which case 2 cars from the other garage will come here and then they'll go to the nice garage. Regardless, those are the 18 other HSW vehicles and my 2 free open spots right now. Next garage, I think it's the 50 car garage, which goes crazy. The Eclipse Boulevard 50 car garage. Oh boy. First up, the Galaxy Garage. One of my favorite garages in the entire game. I mean, fucking, hey, I love this garage so much. Starting off with the Dune FAV with the Galaxy and the purple chameleon sticks and the modded out paint job. And the white walled Bennies on it. I mean, goddamn, this thing looks pretty. Next up, you've got the Comet Safari Galaxy version. Yellow pearlescent, black, white pearlescent secondary. White pearlescent F1 rims. Looking absolutely ridiculous. Next up, the Karen Technical Custom. White chameleon F1s. Red pearlescent secondary. The Galaxy Garage. I love it so much. Jesus Christ. With the Iron Baked Yankton plate. Next up, the HYV Barrage with the Fuck You Yankton plate. Love to see it. Glitched out giant Bennies. Green pearlescent on there. Fuck You Yankton goes crazy. The Avon symbol too. And then the Galaxy HYV Insurgent pickup. F1 rims, secondary. Ultra blue pearlescent primary. White chameleon secondary. Going absolutely ridiculous. With the Homie plate. Shout out to Homie for that one. The White Chameleon, all White Chameleon Galaxy APC with the matching fucking F1s too. Jesus Tap Dancing Christ. As if you couldn't get bricked up enough. The Galaxy half track with the dew yellow pearlescent on there. And the white Fuker UF1s all spread around. Jesus fucking Christ. The Galaxy shit goes so hard. Stop it. My God, people. The 5-star man Yankton plate. White chameleon. Fucking Night Shark. With the Galaxy livery on it too. Good Lord have mercy. Next up, the Ubermacht Revolter. That pastel green slash with the matching sticks. Shout out to Homie for this one. Although I'm pretty sure I did my own merge on this and it just kept the Homie plate. But still. He gave me this Revolter initially. Shout out to him. And finally, last but not least, the weaponized Tampa. With this tan, pearlescent, crazy, dope-ass color. With the Galaxy livery, the 5-star man plate. And all all that. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. And there you go, the Galaxy Garage. One of my absolute favorites, especially with that all black backdrop and the black floor. Oh, it looks dope. But moving on to floor number 2. This next garage, the Republican Space Rangers / Impotent Rage. Shout out to Mr. Mofo HD for this secret livery Comet S2. White chameleon rims, white chameleon paint job. Pretty sure I did this merge myself, but I left the license plate. Looking great. Next up is the Scramjet, the Impotent Rage Scramjet on F1s. Looking fantastic with the white chameleon paint job. Jesus, tap dancing Christ. Next up after that, the Hot Ring Saber with the Republican Space Rangers livery, white chameleon paint job. Goddamn, looks so excellent. The 69 as the number. Next up after that, the Issy Sport. Once again, Republican Space Rangers. I don't think it's a hidden livery with the bussy plate and the quad exhaust. The pale yellow, the pastel yellow F1s. And then finally on the right, the Anus Helion with the blue rainbow paint job, matching blue rainbow F1 rims, Impotent Rage Mobile with this giant man on the back of it. with the hard license plate. Extra irony. Love to see it. Then over here on the right side, you've got the Vapid Riata, white F1s, Republican Space Rangers livery, the edging Yankton plates, just looking immaculate as fuck. The Baller ST with the pastel green / teal Tiger style Benny rims, more Republican Space Ranger shit. The Bazadipu Yankton plate. The Hot Ring Everon dark holographic, matching dark holographic F1 rims. Goddamn Republican Space Rangers 69 shit. This goddamn NASCAR truck goes crazy hard. Don't pretend like it doesn't. Next up, the Scramjet with the Republican Space Rangers livery. Once again, the pastel green / teal chameleon paint job. Dude, this livery, I haven't looked at this in a while. With them in the lawn chairs back here, that's fucking awesome, man. That goes really hard. I love the way this looks. And then finally, last but not least, the Karen Sultan Classic with once again the Yankton hard plate, the Impotent Rage Mobile, people. Pink chameleon paint job, pink chameleon F1s to match, Impotent Rage livery. Impotent Rage livery goes crazy. And there you go. That is the Republican Space Rangers garage / Impotent Rage garage with its green lighting. Big fan of that one. This one right here, the Kasima Cat garage with the yellow lighting, with the modded black matte rainbow pearlescent dark holographic Yankton plates. Very aggressive overflood E-Morgan covered in Kasima kitties. Next up, the ZR350, one of like 5 or 6 that I have. This is like level 180 in the car meet. Something like that. I don't know. This is one of like 25 liveries on this car with the pastel yellow on here. I don't know why I started left this time, but whatever. The 10F wide body with the glitched out, unselected lime green paint job. The Yankton Suki plates. The pure white F1s to match. Unselected everything. Shout out to my man Windex for this one with the Fukuyu shades on the Jesus Christ. Next up, again, shout out to Jord for this one, I think. The Torero EXO with that blue / green GTA Plus paint job with the Kasima Cat livery. The Pussy Yankton plate. Lightning Bolt rims. Not my first choice of rims, but not terrible at all. And then finally, back here on the left, one of the cleanest looking Rebla GTSs I've seen in this game. This thing looks awesome with this livery on it. It looks like it's like literally the Team Japan car with Team Japan colors. White, blue, red. Looks fucking perfect. Over here, you've got the Obey iWagon with the Vegas Suki plate and the dark holographic paint job and rims. Not my favorite, frankly. Maybe I could find a better looking paint job for it, but I never figured one out. Maybe some kind of crew color or something. I don't know. But it still looks pretty goddamn good. this Zentorno here. Shout out to Squatch for this one. The Kasima Kitty livery, the custom crew orange color, the Wu-Tang Yankton plate, the F1 graphite rims, the red, the yellow, the orange. This thing looks like a fucking sunset. Next up here, shout out to Windex again, the Jester RR with the unselected everything paint job. The aggressively weed-themed car with the faded Yankton plate. Following it up over here, the Honest ZR350, the second one in this garage with this livery locked behind like level 105. Giant Kasima Cat on there, the blank Yankton on there. The electric blue custom color from the crew color, and the graphite rims. And then finally, last but not least, the Power Surge Kasima bike, which again, the Suki Yankton plate. If they ever come out with a new Imani Tech car, I'm going to take that 300R with the cat livery and put it here, and I'm going to take this here and I'm going to put it in place of the Lecter over in the clubhouse, and I'm going to destroy that Electro over in the clubhouse. And bam! People, that is floor 3, the Kasima Cat garage. Moving on to floor 4, though. The Shark Teeth garage goes absolutely crazy, people. The red backdrop. I mean, starting off over here on the right, one of my favorite Toreadors in the game. The purple chameleon sticks, the all red interior, the blank Yankton. This Toreador with this Shark Teeth camo livery looks fucking so good. Good God, I love the way this turned out so much. Next up, the Gauntlet Classic, of which I have one over in my Benny's garage also. Except this one is not upgraded from Benny's, I believe. It has the Ace of Spades Shark Teeth livery on there. Next up is the Ubermacht Sentinel Classic with the pure white F1s and secondary and the crew color red primary. The Yanktons on there looking prime as fuck. The Sentinel Classic is a dope car. The Peyote Gasser here. The White Chameleon F1s. The entire rainbow flex along the entire thing. The Yankton plates. God, I love the way this looks. And then finally here on the right, the Yosemite Rancher. Dark holographic Benny's. Modded, unselected paint job all around the board. Shout out to Windex for the unselected interior blue. And secondary and primary colors with the wet Yankton plate. Next up over here on the right, the Vapid Slam Van Custom with the pillow pants. And that girl hugging that missile. This used to be in my Benny's garage, but obviously it fits way better here in the Shark Teeth garage. Jesus, tap dancing Christ with the Benny rims. And then next up over here, the Comet S2. Shout out to Mr. Mofo HD, even though I did the remerge with the White Chameleon F1s and paint job. The double spoiler and the unreleased hidden GTA Plus Shark Teeth livery for the Comet S2. And by the way, there's like 7 Comets in this game. Next up, the Albany Hermes. The pastel yellow paint job, the fucking the patchwork Kinky Kelly livery on there with the matching paint job. The wet Yankton plate. Finally, these two right here. First up, the Hot Ring Hellfire, dark holographic rims, dark holographic paint job, the 69 Shark Teeth livery. Fort Zancudo. Like, yo, what's up? And then last but not least, another DeClasse DR1, except this time with Benny's and the bright blue paint job. This thing with Benny's on it looks, ooh. And there you go, people. That is the Shark Teeth garage on floor 4. And then finally, floor number 5, the Drift Car garage. First up, the Dinka Jester RR again, except this time with a crazy black matte modded pearlescent paint job and rims to match with this livery on it. Next up, the Futo GTX, the anime titty Yankton plate. That fucking kitty livery on there, looking immaculate as fuck with the anime titties plate and the heart exhaust and heart hanging down and the pink chameleon F1 rims. Jesus Christ. Next up, the White Chameleon Sentinel Classic wide body with the see-through roof, the White Chameleon F1s, even more anime titties. You thought the anime titties were done? Sexy shit Yankton. White Chameleon F1s to match. Goddamn. Next up, even more. The Honest Euros with the aggressive side titty on the livery. The new Drift exclusive liveries go absolutely crazy. Yo, this girl is cheeked the fuck up. My God, I love it. The Honest Euros, cheeks for days on the Yankton plate. With the red custom crew color, crazy black prismatic rims. And then last but not least on the right, the Drift Yosemite with the orange tentacle octopus anime titty type shit. Shout out to all the hentai fans out there. With the baby blue modded paint job and biohazard Benny rims to go with it and the bricked Yankton plate. Over here on the right, you've got the Jujutsu Kaisen car that I made right here. Shout out to Itadori. With the Suki plate, the Yankton. Oh my God, this goes crazy. Basically the color of man's hair right here. The Fathom FR36. Next up, the Declasse Drift Tampa, which on the top of the door right here. Drifty McSlidey. Once I saw that, I was like, there's no way that this is not going to be the livery I put on this car. With the pastel green / teal paint job for the dreaded bedrun. 66 on there. Ragarum. Next up, the Honest Remus. Jesus Christ, cheeked up aggressively. All over this goddamn livery. I think I just got the hard on nice. Yankton bouncy plates. Green F1s. Unselected. Cheeks for days. Alright. Next up over here, another ZR350. Goddamn ZR350. But yet another hidden livery. Dope as fuck. Even more anime titties. Let's goddamn go. Can't stop. Won't stop. Bazadipu. White Chameleons too. And last but not least, Hawaiian Snow, baby. We all know what he's talking about here with this. Talking about some snow. You know what I'm saying? The frosty plate on the Hawaiian Snow. Stop it. With the skis on top, stop it. Stop it. We all know what we're talking about here. The kids don't know, but we know.
The kids don't know, but we do.
And there you go, people. That is my drift car garage right here. On to the next one. Shout out to folding and paying for GTA Plus for like 1 month so I could do this and so I could receive a bunch of different cars. The Vinewood Club garage. I filled it up, but I consider this garage to not really exist because I'll be damned if I'm going to pay these motherfuckers $7.99 or $6.99 per month moving forward. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. I filled it up, but I consider this garage non-existent. This is just purely for fun and me being silly. And when I say I'm being silly with it, I do mean I'm being silly with it. Starting off in spot number 1, the Carbon RS. This is what I use to merge and get new special vehicles over at the vehicle warehouse. We'll move over there in a minute and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Number 2, merged Elegy, black prismatic, anime titties looking awesome. Spot 3, a Tygon. Shout out to my old Tygon. I didn't have the heart to sell it off. Next up, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stocko, Flocko, Elegies. Black, red, orange, yellow, blue, green, pink. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Gold, white, blue, green, pink, yellow, orange, red, black. Crew color. Elegies. Moving on. Floor number 2. This garage I call my give cars to friends garage. Shout out to Windex for this D10 with the matte silver rainbow paint job. It's kind of hard to see in this lighting, but it's literally one of my favorite paint jobs I've ever received in this game. Number 2, again, one of my favorite paint jobs. This like matte black rainbow glitched out shit with the matching Benny's rims to go with it. On this Schafter V12. Once again, shout out to Windex. Next up, the unselected lava red ass bullshit with the red chameleon rims to match. Looking ridiculous with the Yanktons on there. The Italia GTO. Number 4, the secret gold Deluxo with the matching secret gold sticks. Looking ridiculous in the Yankton Tryhard plate. Number 5, the Stafford. with the blue and white two-tone ass shit with the matching F1, with the matching Bennies, I mean, with the Sookies. Shout out to Windex for this one, and for most of these. The red matte rainbow paint job on the Duke of Death with the red chameleon rims, the Yankton plate, looking outlandishly dope. Shout out to Synth for these next two, though. The Sip and Lean Karen Karuma pink chameleon. Sip and Lean, though, with the faded plate, though. And then shout out to the 710 Globs plate on this one, with the postlude, with the mint green primary, the pink chameleon secondary, the green chameleon rims on there, the Yanktons. Shit going wild. This postlude. Oof. Then this D10 right here. You might have noticed this paint job on a few other cars throughout this tour, with the black rainbow Bennies and this bright ass with the wet Yankton plate. But this thing looks so awesome. And then shout out to Squatch for this Osiris too. This crew color Osiris is just so bright, the red, with the I'm Baked Yankton plate, the giant F1 graphite rims. These first 10 cars I would gladly merge onto any car and be so happy with the results. Over here on this side, pretty much is the same thing. Number 11, the fucking Paragon R armored with this crazy crew purple color and the Louis V knockoff livery. I love this livery so much on this. And the Paragon S right next to it. Paragon R, Paragon S. The unselected everything color, this livery on there. I mean, shout out to the GTA Plus tentacle paint job that I found, but this one is the one I made before I found the GTA Plus tentacles, and I was like, this shit is still too dope. I'm keeping it. Next up, the Windsor, the Rolls-Royce convertible with the blue rainbow. Not only the blue rainbow paint job, the blue rainbow F1s to match. Yankton hard-on plate. Hard-on plate. The Baller. Shout out to Synth again. The lime green crew color. Crazy shit. The faded plate. The marshmallow rims. Stop it. Looking dope as fuck. And then finally, another ST. I love getting STDs from friends. Baza Deep. Unselected windows, unselected rims, unselected everything on everything. Last 5. The Yosemite Rancher with this hello, my name is Reaper livery with the fucking noob Abe Lincoln smoking a pipe, blowing bubbles. Fucking T-Rex eating noodles ass livery right here. Next up, the Dorado Cruiser, Liberty City plates, blue, matte, rainbow merged, modded ass paint job ass bullshit. Liberty City plates to go with it. Shotguns in the front seat. The matte black rainbow merged modded ass bullshit. Toros ass bullshit with the F1s to match ass bullshit. And the who the fuck are you livery and the brick VA. And then finally, the fucking BF Weevil custom skull on the front. F1s to match lime green unselected crew color ass paint job. Yankton plates to motherfucking shit. And then I couldn't bring myself to get rid of it, but if I ever need to get rid of it, I probably will. If I for another car, another shark teeth ass Figueroa here, except this one instead of matte black rainbow is white pearlescent rainbow with the cheeks yanked and shit. White chameleon everything. Level 3 will be a quick one, I'll tell you why. You start left and you look and you're like, oh damn, is that fucking 20 elegies in one? It sure is, dog. Look at that. You see how it goes that way one way, and then you come over here and then it goes pink to that way the other way? It's inverted on each other, dog. What do you know about yin-yang type patterns and shit, dog? Floor number 4 coming up right now. Let's go. Being floor 4 and having 20 spots on each floor, there's one thing that was undeniable that we had to do. Benny's Rims LD Organics. Second LD Organics van in spot 420. Of course we did. With the Weed Man Yankton plate on there. And then, of course, LG. LG. And also, shout out to hiding my 2 dead spots in spot 15 over there and spot 5 over there. But yeah, I've got 2 dead spots from back in the day from fucking around. Floor number 5, the Night Shark Garage. Oh, I'm sorry. Is that a shmoney Night Shark duplicate? Yep. Shout out to Taz. Is that a golden secret gold Sesenta coin looking immaculate as fuck. Night Shark, shout out to homie. Yep. The bully livery Night Shark too. Pretty much one of my only bully livery vehicles in the game. I made this myself, but it's got homies plate on it with the red chameleon. There's unselected lava red. The tree camo, unselected rims, color scheme. Shout out to homie. The aqua perfect blue snowflake Night Shark. Shout out to homie. This color scheme is dope. Most of these Night Sharks are from homie. The cotton candy Rockstar pink logo. Cotton candy Yankton plate. Shout out to homie again for that one. Shout out to homie again. The mistletoe. Looking ridiculous. The hunting camo Night Shark. Like these are like literally all of like the set 1 and set 2 liveries pretty much. The candy cane. Unselected pure white. Matching F1 rims. Red, who the fuck are used? The purple chameleon cotton candy wheels. Galaxy Night Shark. Shout out to the Jord plate. Shout out to Jord for that one. Good God have mercy. These first 10 Night Sharks go crazy. But we're not done yet. We got 10 fucking more. Starting with the blue and green camo. With the pastel yoke. With the pastel green teal underneath. With the F1 rims and the green Chappelles and the Yankton plate. And the pink and green Miami Vice flip camo 1-2. Jesus fucking Christ. These two camos go crazy. Not to mention the blue unselected tartan rims, matching paint job, the red tartan right next to it. Shout out to homie with the unselected green windows for these. Oh, Jesus Christ. Jesus tap dancing Christ. And then back here, shout out to having more than one bully livery with the blank Vegas plate. Graphite rims, blue chameleon, bully livery, and the Toy Story Rockstar logo. Yankton plates. Eventually, if I ever find a blue and yellow camo and a orange shade camo Night Shark, I'd probably replace this one and that one, but or maybe I'd swap this for the cotton candy. I don't know which I'd keep, but next up, the Knuckle Duster livery. Little Rockstar logos all over the place. Shout out to homie. The Skull livery, too. Pure whites again. Just aggressively fire. And then last but not least, people, the monogram and the multicolored Sesenta Nova shit. Come on. Come on. Come on. 20 different Night Sharks. This is technically a duplicate, but you know, whatever. Fuck it, who cares? It only felt right to have 2 of them. And it says homie, but that's best believe I made this shit. The homie made all these other ones up. And bam! That is my Vinewood Club garage. Keeping it moving. On to the next one. Now at this point, people, we've actually covered, we've covered this. We've covered every single garage here on the list. However, there's still a couple properties to go look at. First and foremost, oh God. First up, why not check out the Kosatka? Shout out to Pavel. In here, you got the Sparrow, all white paint job. You know, sure enough. I mean, I could do something different, but whatever. And then down here, you've got the custom fucking sub on Benny rims. No, I'm kidding. Pretty sure it's just a regular stock submarine, but I like it. And not to mention the Pegasi Toreador with the wet license plate. Now, this is a regular stock version that I made that I just thought looked fucking awesome. It's got white, orange, pearlescent, crew color blue secondary, the white, the orange, the blue, Miami Dolphins looking ass color scheme with the stock rims. I like it a lot. And bada bing, bada boom. That's the Kosatka. Only like 2 or 3 more garages left. It's like 2 hours later. Jesus Christ, there's so many garages. Enter in here. Shout out to all the random caddies here in that truck, but really the important thing. First up, the Galaxy modded, glitched out green chameleon F1 anti-aircraft trailer with the purple chameleon paint job on there. Some Joker ass bullshit. And then shout out to the green chameleon F1 rims to match on the Mobile Ops Center with the I'm Baked Yankton plates and the fucking dope ass America livery all over this thing. With the fucking eagle holding a Gatling gun with the jets and money. Stop it. That livery is so dope. And keeping it moving. Over to the hangar. Yeah, yeah, I like this place a lot. Starting off here with the Molotov on Benny's goddamn. Oof. The only thing I need to change, I need to get this on Galaxy with a Galaxy paint job. But hey, I'll get one soon enough. It'll be a Galaxy paint job. Next up, the modded purple ass paint job with the Benny's rims. Laser looking ridiculous. Shout out to this purple ass crew color. Next up, once again, the Savage, the lava red, the pure white Benny's rims looking ridiculous. Ass paint job. Goddamn. Next up, oh, I'm sorry, the Pyro F1s again. Pure white looking motherfucker camo all over this bitch. Jesus Christ. Next up, the Hydra crew color pure white secondary, all red F1s on everything. God damn. Jesus tap dancing Christ. As if that wasn't enough, same thing. How high Tula red F1s. This duck girl riding a bomb in the back of this plane. The How High Tula going crazy on the F1s. As if that wasn't enough, on top of all of that, the F1 rim baby blue Raiju with the fucking shiny wasabi kitty anime titty livery. My god. I think I just got the hearth on. Nice. Oh, Jesus, tap dancing Christ. As if that wasn't enough, there's also the Seabreeze here. You know, the regular Seabreeze, which I meant to get a modded version or swap this to the modded glider, but I didn't. Whatever. You know what? I didn't get around to it. So there you go. There's the Seabreeze. Oh, but the Starling here with the half Galaxy livery, the Benny fucking rims, that sloth on the back. Last but not least, though, the true Galaxy Benny rims, white chameleon Akula here. I mean, look at this shit. Come on. It's like my favorite helicopter in the goddamn game. And just to show off one last thing, even though I don't keep my hangar like this normally, but I feel like it deserves a brief showing off. The Volatile with the giant anime titty livery. With the fucking Benny's on here too. Stop it. And the modded paint job. Oh god, oh no, no! Last but not least, people, cannot forget about this one right here. The special vehicle warehouse. And those 8 or 9 special vehicles downstairs. This is a nice one. This right here, this one makes me happy too. First up, the Blazer Aqua with the Yankton wet. Oh, the modded gray rainbow shit. The Graphite F1 rims, stop it. The Ruiner 2000. Modded, unselected paint jobs, F1 rims to match, green tint windows, the blank Yankton. The ridiculous ass Ruiner. Next up over here, I forget what this thing is, the Technical Aqua, the fuck off Yankton plate, the F1 rims, the old school unselected paint job. Looking immaculate as fuck. The pastel yellow F1 rims to match. Apocalyptic Wastelander. Jesus tap dancing Christ. I think that's what it's called. I don't even remember. Next up, no, the Apocalyptic. I don't know. This is the Wastelander though. The Toy Story Wastelander. The red, the blue, the green. There you go. Maybe a bit of yellow on there would be nice too, but whatever. Next up over here. Ooh, not done yet. The gold orange chameleon rim buggy. The orange ass chameleon rims. The unattached. God damn, they look pretty. And over here, the rocket Voltic. The unselected paint job. The pure white sticks. The Bahazadipu Yankton plate. And the unselected paint job. And last but not least, oh my god, the white chameleon F1's Phantom Wedge. Bulletproof tires. All like, oh, shout out to homie for this one. Oh my god. And just like that, people. Oh, we are done. God damn right. I think I just got there hard done. That's $1 billion worth of vehicles. Technically 1.1 billion. I mean, people, I've been playing this game since it launched, dude. Look at character created. October 16th, 2013. Shut up, Lester, with your goddamn Bogdan ass. And there you go, people. The $1 billion garage tour. More like 1.1 billion, but you know, $1 billion sounds better for YouTube title. Whatever. People, this video has been in the works for literally like at least a year, if not years at this point. So I hope you enjoy. It's been a long, like, meticulous effort making these garages as dank as fucking possible. I feel like Thanos at the end of Avengers. I feel like I can finally sit and rest and look upon a thankful universe. Hey, people, you know the spiel.
Been keeping it in my bathroom at the motel, feeding it old pizza. Now get back in that car, you hear me?
No, I'm not getting in that car.
Thank you so much for watching. You know, check Twitch and Discord. I've been streaming for like a month straight, doing this whole garage tour. Discord, we're at like 1,200 members or something. Trying to get up to like 1,500. Twitch, we're at like 2,000 followers. Trying to get up to 3,000. People, I'm working to get that 100,000 and get that YouTube play button. Hope you enjoyed. Seriously. Thanks again for watching. Sucks to be you guys right now. BAM! Woo! Woohoo! Sucks to suck. They're like, no, please. Look at this guy still on the phone. The audacity. It was only 5.5 hours of footage.
I only drink the finest breast milks.
Watch out, soft white, right?